Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's me, your favorite reviewer. We're finally getting close to the end of 2018. Just about 12 more hours left. Well, not really. Kind of like 14 hours left of this year. I'm not quite finished with my artwork yet, but I'll talk about the brilliant star I've been doing for many years. Here's I've been doing the character, which I'll show you right now, which is on color. Kirbiyoikio Kazami hugging Clifford from Three Bear Bears I just talked about days ago. I'm going to talk about him today. About the backstory, how it all happened. My story. I'm not quite done with my artwork yet, but I'm getting to it anyways. Also, what you're listening to is from Hocus Pocus, but of Five Nights at Freddy's music box, which I'll show you anyways. So today, yeah, you heard that noise when I was charging it. I'm gonna talk about the story about kirbiyoikio from the series of The Wild Crazy Jungle out there, since this year's almost over. So I can show the world that I am the artist and do the story of a young boy who lived in the rainforest for like about almost 8 years. Wait, that can't be right. 1998. Wait a minute. 6 years. That's it. Anyways, I know the perfect music to make the story interesting. I've been doing lots of practicing with my voice. You're saying the word once upon a time, so I know the perfect music to start it off with. Just give me a second.
Tutorial into her
Who bloody cares? Alright, here we go. Let me just get this started. Once upon a time, there was a stormy weather They're in a very strong, windy windstorm, tornado in the middle of the ocean, thunder roaring, and the big winds wind blowing very hard through the night, all the way to the rainforest. It's called spring forest, where the large, medium, and small creatures live in spring forest. And from the terrible weather being blowing really hard, or the trees, grass, and bushes carry into the powerful wind tiny animals and huge ones hidden in the trees, holes and rocks. But one creature in the darkness is with green glowing eyes, also sharp fangs and claws, big toes, drawing mouth, searching for living beings to devour too. It's taste on them anyways. Somewhere deep into the rainforest, there is a tent with two shadows, but only inside three of them. With a mother and father and a baby with pink hair. But how is it possible that is a baby is born with pink hair? What was the mother been doing with the baby's hair all this time? Anyways, the father and mother feed the baby some milk and put him to sleep, caring for the child. Well, our child will grow up to help people caring for animals. Yeah, that happens all the time. Just annoying that. Anyways. He'll be the greatest, best son helper than ever lived, said the mother, in kind, loving heart to her young child. Yes, kirbiyoikio kazami will be our future son-in-law. He'll be the animal caretaker, said the father, Kazami, who said baby's name, kirbiyoikio kazami. That sounds like they're from Japan, but they look American for some reason. So the footsteps starting to get closer and closer, tiptoeing soft, growling and drools, sniffing the humans, ready to devour them. This monster sees a tent and close by, walking slowly with big footsteps behind, moving very slowly, staring into the open, its mouth wide, hungry for human flesh. So the monster was ready to put its mouth in the tent. The monster's huge mouth, open fangs, There's nothing for them to do. They're helpless to escape from the monster's mouth. Starts biting them while they're screaming in horrible pain. The baby, he cried. The monster was getting near the child. However, the monster heard some footsteps and sees these 3 shadows. The monster says, "You haven't seen the last of me, child. Once you grow up, I'll devour you yet." The monster left with a bit of blood and trail and put the word beware. The monster left and seen a bit of its tail behind. The panther, the female panther, shows up and see what's going on. And see he's a young baby crying, and the baby sees the animals, 4 bears, stared and frightened, gasping in terror. And the panther's name is Kidda, who sees the young baby child, was frightened, but the baby, kirbiyoikio kazami, was not afraid of them, that he since they're good, and then they're happy to see them. Other 4 bears just stood there and watched. Kidda, the panther, was happy to see the child's alright. And he was happy to see her. She licks his face, hoping that he was alright. The bears continue staring and happily rejoice that the child's alright. Hold on a second. Okay.